Hey everyone. Have you ever thought I can understand English, but I just can't speak it? It's something I hear from learners all the time.
You're so not alone. Seriously, it's one of the most common things we hear from English learners all over the world. It can feel super frustrating, right? Like you get what people are saying, but when it's your turn to talk, your brain just freezes.
Yeah, totally. I mean, you might be watching movies, reading articles, even listening to podcasts like this one, and still feel stuck when it's time to speak. So today, we're going to dig into that exact problem, not just talk about it. We're sharing some real, down to earth tips to help you move past it.
Exactly. If you want to speak more confidently and, feel more fluent, this episode is definitely for you.
Let's start with something important. Understanding English and actually speaking it, they're like totally different skills. You might understand a lot, but speaking takes a different kind of practice.
Exactly. It's kind of like watching someone play piano versus learning to play it yourself. You get the music, you vibe with it, but playing, that's a whole other level. You need to train your fingers, your timing, your memory. Speaking is the same. Your mouth needs to practice moving in English.
Yeah, so here's what might be going on. Your brain is picking up the language, but your speaking muscles, they're not trained yet. And on top of that, you're probably juggling grammar rules, vocab, maybe even nerves.
Totally. And that's not a bad thing. It just means you're in that in between stage where your input is strong, but your output needs work. All right, let's get into one of the biggest roadblocks translating everything in your head before speaking.
Yes, that. It's like having a conversation while flipping through a dictionary in your brain. It slows you down so much, and it makes your speaking sound robotic.
Totally. It also makes conversations feel more stressful. You're not focused on what you want to say, you're busy figuring out how to say it.
So the goal is to think directly in English. And no, it's not some magical talent. It's just a habit you build over time. Start small. Narrate your day in English. Change your phone to English talk to yourself, even just in your head.
You could even label stuff in your room or describe what you're doing while cooking. The more you connect English directly to your thoughts, the easier speaking gets.
Okay, now let's be real for a sec. A huge part of why people don't speak is fear.
Yeah, not because they don't know enough words, but because they're scared to sound silly. The fear of being judged or messing up.
I get it. I mean, no one likes making mistakes in front of others. But here's the thing. Even native speakers mess up all the time. Like, I mess up in English constantly.
Same here. I forget words, I rephrase stuff mid sentence. It's normal. The difference is, fluent people don't panic and they keep talking. That's what fluency really looks like.
So next time something comes out wrong, just roll with it. Laugh, correct yourself, keep going. That's growth.
Exactly. You get fluent by trying, not by waiting until you're perfect.
Let's dive into some techniques that really help, like actually work when it comes to speaking better.
First one is shadowing. This one's honestly kind of a game changer. Here's how it works. You listen to a native speaker, could be a podcast, a YouTube clip, whatever, and you repeat what they say at the same time, like you're their echo works.
It might feel weird at first, but it's awesome for pronunciation and fluency. You're training your brain and mouth together, picking up rhythm and tone, and honestly, it makes you sound way more natural.
Exactly, and you don't have to do a whole movie. Just start with 10 or 20 seconds, pick a scene you like, and go from there.
The second technique is chunking.
Yes, instead of trying to memorize whole sentences, break them into useful little pieces. I'd like to. Can you help me? Where is the nearest? You practice those chunks and boom, they become part of your go-to phrases.
Totally. It makes speaking feel way easier because you're not inventing sentences from scratch. You're building from phrases you already know.
And third, record yourself.
It sounds awkward, but trust me, it works. Talk for a minute about your day. Then listen. What sounded good? What felt off?
You get to hear your pronunciation, your flow. It's like giving yourself a free coaching session, and it helps you notice your progress over time.
Okay, this is huge. Confidence doesn't just show up one day. It's something you build.
Yes, it comes after you speak, not before. Every time you speak English, even just a little, your brain learns, hey, that wasn't so bad.
So don't wait until you feel ready. Just start speaking. It'll be messy. That's okay. The confidence grows as you go.
Progress over perfection, that's the mindset.
Now, maybe you're thinking, but I don't have anyone to talk to.
Good news. You don't need to move to London or LA to speak English. You can create your own opportunities.
Join a speaking group online, Try a language exchange app like Tandem or HelloTalk, or even do short video calls with tutors.
You could even just talk to yourself in the mirror. That counts too.
Absolutely. The goal is to make speaking part of your daily life, even in tiny ways.
All right, so if you understand English but struggle to speak, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just in that middle zone, and that's where growth happens.
Exactly. This is your sign to stop waiting. Start using your English. Mess up, learn, repeat.
Here's a quick recap. Think in English, use shadowing, chunking, and record yourself. Don't fear mistakes, use them. And we're always here cheering for you every step.
Thanks for tuning in to the Daily English Podcast. If this helped you even a little, share it with a friend and hit that subscribe button.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep laughing, and keep learning.